Are you barking at? Shh. Quiet. There's no one there. There's no pen here.
Reminder.
What's up, everybody? My name is SMan Da Best Man here. I'm your host at Critical Minds. We got a little bit of tiger eye, gemstones. We have some green aventurine. These bring abundance, they bring good luck, they good protection, and you know, it's just like the good luck stone, the jade stone. This is tiger eye, this is green aventurine, and we're gonna do some rituals and some protection rituals. We're gonna do abundance rituals and so forth. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this. And with repetitiveness. Hey, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to hit that like button. This is tiger eyes. I'll bring it a lot closer so you guys can see this. Very nice, very nice.
Be quiet.
Bubbles, there's nobody there. I haven't called the spirits yet. No, I haven't. We were swimming all day. We went and seen some friends at the beach today. We had a good time together. Took some photos for memories, making memorable moments with the people that you care for and you love. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And I'm so glad that I've brought you to enlightenment, and I've helped you wake up towards this new religion, and this new the real religion and the real spirituality. And I'm so glad that we can help you out. I'm definitely going to take about a 5-minute break, and then we're going to jump right into it. I'm so glad that I've helped you out. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Actually means the world to me, and it gives me more inspiration to keep going and keep pushing. And I thank you so much. Yes. Let's go. My wife made some homemade tacos today, so I'm definitely gonna go and I'm gonna go crush one real quick, guys. But then when I come back, we're gonna jump right into this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to manifest your guys' protection and your guys' abundance.
What is on me?
Tiger eye and green. Looks delicious already. Do you want to do this? This one I'm gonna roll up. Oh, helpful. I do. The meat will bring it. Did you make milk for that puppy or no? Is it still good? Yeah. Can you drink? Is that good?
go in the garage, fill their food up, they eat it all.
Yeah, I will. Let my stomach settle for a couple minutes. I'm gonna do my ritual. I'm live still. Tess Blake says, "Hey, wifey." Gonna start sharing it with some people. They make the weirdest noises. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday or Saturday. Sorry. Fire on one side, water on the other. Usually it's better when you go out underneath the moon, when you're directly underneath the moon, especially a full moon. When you're under the full moon, you need to fast. You don't eat no food. This is how you, you deter and shut off all your negative energy, evil entities, negative currencies, ill intention, anything that's trying to compromise your guys' temple. You go under a fast moon or on under a full moon. It's a fasting moon. Make sure you guys you put nothing in your body beside you can hydrate a little bit, but once that sun goes down, nothing. You don't put nothing in your body. That sun goes down, nothing in your body. Full moon, you're supposed to fast. You make sure that you fast. So on this, we're gonna do an abundance ritual. On one side we have fire, on the other side we have water. I have lit the candles, which also opens a channel to the spiritual world. Mind over matter, spirit above, physical below. I also have some tiger eye right here, and I got some green aventurine. Now I'm going to write my intention down.
That's a pretty tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. It's the sun, the girl, the Cerberus, and the falling angel all falling.
Wow. That's actually really cool. Send me that.
For you.
All right. So we say Tass Blake says, "Hi, wifey. Let's fucking go," with a steam face. Sorry for the delay, guys. It's Chunky Queen. Thank you so much. You have really changed my life. SMan Da Best Man. Thank you for the comment. No problem. It's the community support. I like to check out everybody's content and what they got going on. And I know it helps all with the algorithms as well and the coding. So right now I've lit the candles, opening up the channel to the spiritual world. On my left hand, I have fire, which would be your east. Everything, the sun sets in the east, and then the water at nighttime, the moon on the west. I have my Buddha. I have some pixie dust here. I got a little bit of and also we have some tiger eye and green venturin, which is abundance rock, good luck rock, brings more forth. So we got tiger eye, and we also have the green venturin. We got pixie dust, the magic dust. We got the candles lit to open up the channels. We have fire on the west or the east, and we have water on the west. So what I do is I write my intention down. I am wealthy. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. And I'm going to fold my intention into. Now, the best way to do this is under a full moon. When the full moon is at its highest magnetic frequency as well. And also, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to fast, ground yourself, preferably next to a tree, but on Mother Earth. And after grounding yourself, you're doing it directly under now visualization. So now I'm going to visualize in my head. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to go to my mental universe and I'm going to start visualizing in my head, connecting to the cosmos, connecting to that moon, connecting to the universe. So I want you to close your guys' eyes together. We can connect to the universe. So there's a free Masonic technique. When you roll the eyes into the back of the head, I don't know why the free Masonics used to do that, but they used to do that since the 1300s. There's a reason why they're doing it. I believe it's a special technique that they do to try and have it synchronize into the pineal gland and your pituitary gland. So that being said, those are your spiritual glands that release chemicals in your body. Every time you experience a chemical, you experience an emotion. Our thoughts are electric. Our emotions are magnetic. Every time that you experience an emotion, it releases a chemical in your body. That's why in every holy scripture, in every Bible, it says not to experience fear. Do not fear death, do not fear. Because when you experience fear, it releases a cancer carcinogen, one of the worst ones for the human body, which is called cortisone. When it does, it actually affects your heart, it affects your immune system, it degenerates your cellular growth and renewal of your rejuvenation, actually leaving you prone for sickness and aging, degenerating your body. So with that being said, let's get down to it. I'm going to start. What I want to do is I'm going to put all the tiger eye down here.
Don't use all my crystals.
I'm not. Enough.
No.
Anyways, don't disrupt this, Sarah, or you're not going to get no abundance. I'm just kidding. All right, sorry. Anyways, cranky. We got a cranky wife over there. Right now, I just poured the tiger eye on my intention. I wrote down my intention. The reason why that they call it spelling is because you're actually writing rituals. And when you say it, you're casting those spells. You're spelling, you're casting spells. Everything is made out of a toroidal field, which is electric magnetic force. So you have the electric magnetic pole on the top, and on the bottom you have your magnetic, which is electricity. Everything's lights in the sky. The planets, they're not planetary bodies, they're actually illuminated lights. And you know what I mean? They're God's light show, the Creator's light show. And below us is all magnetic. The ground is magnetic. That's the reason why we're grounded. We're supposed to be grounding ourselves into the ground all the time. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Sorry guys for the wait. I like to drink my tea, super herbal tea. This one is for immune system. It's high in zinc. It helps out. Teas at nighttime before bed, calming, soothing. Make sure it's not anything to do with B12 or has any caffeine. No GMO, no artificial or modified. It's got to be straight, super, you know what I mean? Organic, comes straight from the, I am back. Eagle Kings, what's up, bro? Shoutouts to King. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend, bro. So let me run you by everything what's going on. I lit the candles. I opened up a channel into the spirit world. We have the magic dust, pixie dust. I have a candle, a white candle. Yes, I do. Of course, I remember you, Eagle. Of course, I do, my brother. I appreciate you for coming back. And, I can't wait to show you what we got going on. So I want to give you a quick summary before we move forward. I have the magic dust, genie dust. I have the candles, white candles that are lit that open up a channel to the spirit world. On the east is where the Freemasons always hold the sun in their pictons. So I have fire on the east, and then I have the moon, which is water. I have water, a bowl of water on the west. The reason why I did that is because after our intentions, you can either rip it up, you can either set it on fire, you drop it in water. Water signifies transformation and helps with the coding in this digital matrix that we live in. So that being said, I also have green veteran and also have tiger's eye. I have the tiger's eye scattered all over my intentions. I wrote on this piece of paper, money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. I am wealthy. That's what I wrote. That is my intentions. So now, sorry guys, it's a little hot in here. So here we go. So now what we do is we start our DMT breathing immediately. We want to raise our vibration levels and we need to raise our consciousness so we can do this effectively to our soul purpose. Okay, guys? So now you want to roll your eyes in the back of your head with your eyes closed. And I want you to visualize you connecting to the cosmos. Visualize them shining a light, that divine light right down on you. And you have to visualize. The main thing is for astral projection is your imagination. The more that you guys do this, the more that you guys work on this, the stronger that you guys become in that area. And then you will be able to move more frequently in consciousness and in. No problem, my brother. Yo, you keep up the great work, man. You've been doing good, and I love to check out some of your videos. I hope you can continue to make new ones, bro. And I'll be right there checking them out too. All your guys' videos, I promise you. I check out all your guys' videos because it's the community support. You know, I like to get to know who we are, who am I connecting to. I like to build new resources. I like to build new contacts, connections. And you know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. We're building on empires over here. We ain't burning bridges. And you have yourself a good night too, Eagle King. Eagle's flying overhead, bro. You have a great night. Okay, guys, let's get to it. So the tiger eye. Now, I'm going to hold.
Who is growling? What are you guys doing?
They're chewing a plate. I'm going to hold this green stone. I didn't. Oh, I did, but they didn't put it there, though. Okay? So now. Sorry, guys. I gotta blow my nose. I apologize. Okay, so it's called DMT breathing. It's the fastest way to raise your consciousness and your vibrational level to a high frequency. Breathing in deeply through your nose and breathing out deeply through your nose. You're not supposed to do it through your mouth, okay? So again, let's do this. DMT breathing, eyes in the back of your head, deep breathing through in and out of your nose. Visualizing your intention coming down we are manifesting this from the astros. We are bringing this into existence. We are bringing it into our physical plane and we're going to continue doing so. Okay, guys? So here we go.
Be quiet.
Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money comes to me times 3, times 3, times 3. I am a magnet for wealth. I am a magnet for good health. I am prosperous. I am protected. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money comes to me times 3, times 3, times 3. Some more to be. Closing the channel. Critical Minds. Now I'm just gonna clean up, guys, and I'll be right back, and we'll get down to it. What are you laughing about over there, honey?
Shane.
What's he saying? Is he having fun?
No.
Why not?
I said, what have you been eating? I said cereal. Yeah, I figured that. Have you had any sandwiches? Yeah, some. Andre and his friends are getting kicked out. Jessica, he just got a $200 ticket for driving while I was asleep. Jessica is furious. When you get here, let's leave. She's kicking Andre and his friends out. I said, no problem, bud. You got enough camping? Yeah, it's boring. I said, who's his friends? Just Denali and his girlfriend and Alex. I'm like, she's making
Alex's girlfriend?
Denali's girlfriend? I don't know who.
Oh, I don't know.
She's making them leave? Question mark. Andre too? Yeah, that's what Andre said. She's pissed off. She got a $200 ticket for Andre driving.
Wow. That's crazy. Yo, thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate you guys so much. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. May you keep everybody in this life forever safe and sound. I wish you guys prosperity and longevity. Remember, make sure that you keep your dreams bigger than your fears, and your actions always speak louder than your words. Keep your face to the sunshine, and your shadows will always fall behind you. I repute anything, I repute all negative energy, and I release anything that no longer serves my higher self. I wish you guys nothing but the best with success. And if you guys start to apply these spirituality tools and techniques to your guys' lives, your lives are going to change miraculously, just like Harry Joseph did for me as well. And I want to say how much that I appreciate you guys on the most highest level. Thank you. You guys bring a lot of positivity and inspiration to my life, and make me want to keep going. And definitely, I appreciate you guys so much. So, salute. Welcome to the family. So, today, I just want everybody to, kind of grasp the like gemstones and crystals. Like those hold energy, they hold abilities, they hold like secret abilities. Things that you'll never even think of, like a red ruby stone if you wear it around your neck. Did you know that's going to attract more love, more personal affection, more physical affection, lust, love, pleasure, all that type of stuff. Like these things, you know what I mean? Like the movie Superman, that was a subliminal. Boba's Bounties. What's up, man? Good to have you here. I hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. It's a hot summer. You know what I mean? Make sure you stay well hydrated, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day, coming and checking out what we got going on. If you guys check over my previous lives, I go through a lot of Freemasonic occult knowledge, real spirituality techniques that they do behind closed doors that can help you get the things and manifest the real life that you guys desire. Like I said, with the 333, everything, the 333 is the general principle, the generative principle, and the generative principle of manifestation, and how everything becomes a mere thought in our mind, which is mind starts in our mind. Emotions, energy, response, that's action. 333. So I hope everybody's doing well and applying these spirituality techniques to their life.
Can you stop?
She thinks somebody's there again. Samuel, how you doing, bro? It's good to have you here, man. I appreciate you.
Be quiet.
Wifey's a little cranky today. We've been in all day in the sun, and in the all day in the sun, man, and it's been a lot of fun. We got some new videos I want to show you guys. Excuse me. First, I'm going to show you what some of the videos that I'm working on. You guys, I haven't released them yet, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. All right. So, everybody, welcome to SMan Da Best Man. I'm your host, Critical Minds. All right. Wisdom and mindset. This is where you can go. This is where you can find out a lot of this Freemason cult knowledge from my boy Harry. He's on a roll right now, guys. He's on a real big roll.
Always place the east at the top of their artwork and the north and south on the sides. This is because they understand the true cosmology of this realm, but you don't. North is the center of this realm. This is where all compasses point to, because the Earth's electromagnetic field and all this energy centers at this point. It's the strongest point. South is anywhere that goes opposite from the center. So if you walk this way, that is south, and that is south, and that is south. West is when you go left around the magnetic pole. This is anti-clockwise. If you were here and started walking west, you would end up in the exact same spot. East is the clockwise turn around the center axis. So if you were here and walked east, you would end up in the exact same position. With that being said, east is the right turn, left is the west turn. They always show the ladder to the east. Why? Because the ladder is your spine, and the east means the right, which is the right hemisphere of your brain. In short, the right hemisphere produces a holistic view of reality. So this sees humanity as one unified consciousness. The left hemisphere breaks this down into individuals. This sees the trees, this sees the whole woods. So when Jesus says, cast the net onto the right-hand side of the boat and you will find fish, this represents cast your awareness into the right hemisphere and you will see the unification of the universe. You will see the higher self. This is the higher self. This is the ego. You will realize everything is connected and everything is all one. Use the code WISE20.
WISE20 for a promotion and a discount on the book.
Because the power of life and death is in the tongue. Falcon of Horus is the inner bird which is inside of the brain stem. Thoth, the god of wisdom. Thoth is thought because he is the god of wisdom, the thought, the human mind. Jed pillar is the spinal column, which is a part of the brain. The Ankh is the womb, the uterus and the womb. This is the portal to the physical world. This is symbolizing how the visual field works with the brain, because you do not see into the external world. What you are seeing is an image produced by the visual cortex in the back of the brain. The back of the casket is the cerebellum, which is all to do with motor learning and cognitive functions of the brain. The scarab is the skull. Hindus used to build temples in the human form because they understood this is the most advanced piece of technology on the face of the earth. The Most High does not dwell in houses made by human hands. It's your human body. You are God made flesh. They don't want you finding out how sacred your body is and how powerful your mind is. You are the all-seeing eye on top of the pyramid, looking into the three-dimensional world. You are Solomon's temple, the temple of the soul and the mon, the soul and the mind in the temple. If you want to learn more,
Yes.
this book, the Book of Wisdom. The fame, the money, the status, and the power, that is... Have you ever noticed why TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube call it algorithm? What is a rhythm? A rhythm is used to place the brain and the conscious mind in a hypnotic trance. What is a hypnotic trance? When you turn off the conscious mind. Yes, when you scroll on your phone, your conscious mind is turned off. You're running on autopilot. And when the mind is turned off, the conscious mind is turned off, it allows things to easily enter the subconscious mind and program you. So TikTok is a form of mind control, using algorithms, placing you in a trance and allowing information to go into the subconscious mind. And that's why music is also called a rhythm. You have rhythms in music, because music turns off the conscious mind and places you in a hypnotic trance. That's why all the music is heavily controlled by the CIA to only talk about negative behaviors. Because when you listen to the music, it turns off the conscious mind and easily programs you to become degenerate, to do drugs, to do all beast-like animal acts. They train you to stay on low consciousness. So be very careful what you feed your consciousness, because ultimately your reality is an externalization of what goes on inside. So be very careful what you condition your mind to. This method will make you very successful, so stick around. The subconscious codes are created by two ways. Number one is repetition. You tied your shoelaces that many times, it's become a code. You do
Money
it
comes
automatically.
easily,
You no longer
frequently,
have
and
to use the
abundantly.
conscious
Money
mind to
comes
think how
easily,
to tie the
frequently, and
laces.
abundantly.
Repetitively use I am statements to recode the subconscious. Never say I will be financially free. Say I am financially free. The subconscious takes everything as truth. Every bad word you say to someone else or about yourself, your subconscious codes takes this as truth. Every conscious word is molding your mind and has molded your codes. The second way is through emotion. Let's say you had a very traumatic car crash 10 years ago. You can recall this memory so vividly, like it happened 5 minutes ago. The stronger the emotion you feel, the deeper it encodes your subconscious. This is why you can recall very emotional events in your life. Use repetition and emotion to think, feel, imagine, and speak about this desired reality. This will mold your subconscious to become that code. This new code will fall into 90% of your behavior, thoughts, and actions, which will then manifest that reality. And yes, we all know the earth is flat. This
Yes.
method, lust is an illusion. This is what Lucifer is. This is the sigil of Lucifer. This is your brain's visual field. Lucy means light. Fer means bring. Your eyes are the light bringer that allows you to see physical reality. You are a soul in a physical body. The physical world is a simulation produced by your nervous system. Lucifer represents the beauty of the world. Something that looks beautiful and appears to be good. It pulls you in, but leads you to something evil and dark. Lucifer is something that seduces you, appears to be good, but slowly corrupts you into darkness. It looks like the light, but it takes you into darkness. Don't fall in love with the external world. Have fun, but live a balanced life. Nothing inside you will ever make you happy. Everything outside you is mortal, but inside your mind, you are eternal. Don't fall for the illusions of the material world. Lust is an illusion. The Egyptians wore the headdress to symbolize the woman because they are the master builders, which creates the human temple. The human body is formed by the astral forces of the 12 zodiac inside of the womb. That's why your body's made out of 12 cell salts, which are from the 12 zodiac signs. She harnesses the energies of the 7 planets and the 12 constellations to manifest your body. She is a womb man, and she is feminine, which is 9, because everything's geometry, which is God's codes to the simulation. You are a soul, an astral entity in a physical body. When the male finishes in the woman, this creates a portal in the astral plane. SEX is a ritual, and if you do not do the ritual high vibrationally, you will attract a low vibrational astral entity to be incarnated in the physical plane. Every person you have SEX with, you have an astral emotional bond with that person. If you want a high vibrating soul to enter the physical plane as your child, you need to do the ritual.
What up, Tails? What do you say, my
Never engage in
broski?
one-night stands. This is a form of magic. If you drink alcohol, you're drinking magic potions which invoke spirits. And yes, the earth is a flat plane.
I'm so pissed off at all of you. Why has no one told me?
Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. Matthew 21:12, Jesus went into the temple of God. Then it goes to say in Corinthians 3:16, do you not know that you are the temple of God? This is why the side of your head's called a temple, because the kingdom of God is within you. Christians aren't even following the word of Jesus, they're following the word of the church. Jesus tells you to meditate. When you pray, enter into the inner chamber and shut the door. The inner chamber is the inner part of your brain, your mind. Shutting the door is turning off the mind. Jesus says take no thought 5 times in Matthew chapter 6 because you have 5 senses. Jesus is telling you to turn off the 5 senses and meditate. When you turn off the body and thought, other aspects of your consciousness can open up and connect with God. Jesus was a mystic telling you to go within yourself, not a God to worship. The church is the biggest scam. No man in the sky will ever save you. The devil does not exist. This book will literally tell you everything. Religion, the word right has the word right in it to cast a spell on you. The right side of the body is controlled by the left hemisphere. This is bad because it gives you a logical perception of the world. For example, if you're walking through a woods, the right brain sees the whole woods as one unified woods, but the left brain sees individual trees. When you activate the right brain, you see that everything is connected and we are all one infinite consciousness expressed in many bodies. Why do you think Jesus says, cast the net onto the right-hand side of the boat and you will find fish? Cast your perception into the right hemisphere of the brain and you will find deep understandings. They then found 153 fish, which adds up to 9. 9 represents consciousness, just like 666 adds up to 9. Being left hemisphere dominated keeps you divided and keeps you in your ego. The right hemisphere is speechless. It's all about metaphors, patterns, and visualization and creativity. So to activate it, you can listen to frequencies during meditation. The word right.
If you live here and
Everything manifests as a torus field, including yourself. Your heart is one muscle folded in a vortex. Your heart is a vortex energy generator that generates the electromagnetic field around your body. If you looked down on this torus field, you'd see the flower of life, which is why we see the crown have this spiral, because it comes from all of the spiraling energy of the electromagnetic field coming down on the head, which is the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the petal, which is the same pattern as magnetism. Your spirit is an electromagnetic spiraling energy field. Armor of God in the Bible is a strong electromagnetic field, the Holy Spirit. You gain the Holy Spirit, a strong field, by connecting with a higher
Oh, really?
The food, the money, the fame, and the power, that is Satan. God is the
We're sorry, we're having technical difficulties.
power. That
this is you.
you are born in, you need to learn how to turn off. You need to learn how to turn off thought by meditation. When thought is no longer present in your consciousness, depression, anxiety goes out the window. It does not exist. You rise above this. When you turn off the mind, the 5 senses, and emotion, other aspects of your mind and consciousness starts to open up. And this is when you can gain mystical experiences. You need to connect with the pure self. Your job, your name, your body, your worries, your money is not you. You are the I am. You need to connect with the source within you. By disconnecting all of these external factors, the true you is crying out. If you are depressed, if you are sad all the time, this is a reflection that your life is synthetic and unnatural. You need to connect with yourself. You need to learn Your body is the beast, you are not your body. The Bible even says, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666. You are the Christ, the intelligence within the physical body. The Bible says, Satan, who's the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. The god of this physical world is time. We live in a soul system, not a solar system. We started in the stars, you see the word? We hit Saturn first and then incarnated through the 7 planets, which are the 7 days of creation, the 7 chakras, and then entered the heart, which rearranges the earth. Satan blinds the mind. We forget who we are, and this is shown within the symbol. All of the planet symbols are made out of the sun, moon, and earth. Saturn's symbol is the earth cross and the moon crescent. The sun is the soul, the moon is the mind, the earth is the physical body. The Saturn symbol is showing you matter over the moon, matter over mind, when it should be mind over matter. It's also where the number 5 came from. This is why we have 5 senses, the 5 senses of the physical world. Saturn is basically the computer running this simulation of this time matrix. You are in the GameCube of Saturn. Everything in this physical world has 6 sides, up, down, back, forward, left, and right. Jesus Cross is an unfolded cube. Your consciousness died when it came into a physical form. Your body is the beast, you are not your body. The Bible even says, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666. You are the Christ, the intelligent.
Your phone's off.
Get it. Coco, enough.
Bubbles.
Sorry, guys. We are having.
Every thought you thought in the past has led you to this. This is the dreams are on praying over food.
Oh, this is a really good one, guys.
Food is not what you think. Praying over food is not God blessing your food. Together, they would speak positive affirmations into the air, further raising the frequency of the food. Praying over food is changing the frequency of the water structure in the food before you place it in the body. The frequency of the food has an effect on our electromagnetic field. Stop praying to Jesus and a God in the sky. Instead, whatever ye pray for, ask for, believe that you receive it, and ye shall have them. Mark 11:24. Jesus says himself, you will no longer ask me anything, because you can create your own reality. You don't need an external influence to create it for you. Praying is witchcraft, a form of changing reality with your words. Witchcraft is not evil. Praying over food is not what you think.
For $67 a month, I got it.
Dreams carry secret messages, and you can take advantage of them. You have 2 minds, a conscious and a subconscious. When we sleep, we move from the conscious into the subconscious, moving from the physical into the astral. The astral plane is the imagination, a screen we have in our mind, and our subconscious stores every belief and memory. The people in your dream are not real people. Dreams are materializations of your subconscious mind. Every person you meet and every place you you go are a materialization of your beliefs and memories. So if you have a nightmare, this is just a materialization of your negative thoughts and worries. For example, if a Christian has a dream and he sees Jesus in his dream, this was not Jesus. It was his subconscious belief materializing in the astral plane. Everything that happens in your dream is a materialization of your subconscious. Write down your dreams every time you have one, and you can start to see what your subconscious is trying to show you, and you can take advantage of this. But whatever you do, never look into a mirror in a dream. The Anunnaki never existed. They symbolize the different aspects of yourself. Anu, the god of the sky, is the living essence of the heavens. He represents above spirit. Ki was the goddess of the earth. Anu married Ki. Together they gave birth to the Anunnaki. You are spirit and matter, Anu and Ki. You are the Anunnaki. You fell from spirit and infused in matter. Ancient texts are encoded. They encoded their text to make you critically think, to make you become smarter. The Bible and any other ancient text should never be taken as history. They encoded their text to make you smarter. The Book of Wisdom Volume 2 is now available. There is only limited stock. The Anunnaki never existed. They symbolize the different aspects of yourself.
Yeah, it's $30 a month.
The 7 planets give you the 7 chakras, the 7 metals, 7 days for the week, Monday for the moon, Saturday for Saturn, Sunday for the sun. That's why Christians celebrate their God on Sunday, because Jesus is the sun. 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs. Sun is your soul. Jesus is the soul inside of you. Jesus represents universal consciousness made human, which is you. 7 planets are the 7 energies that create this universe. 7 days of creation for the 7 planets. The roots are made by Saturn, the leaves are made by the moon, the fruit is made by Jupiter, the stems made by the sun. Everything in the universe is governed by a celestial body. They worship Saturn because Saturn rules time. Saturn is all about conditioning. The stars are inside of you, they are aspects of your consciousness. You are heaven and earth brought together, spirit and matter. The soul system is within you. These are the energies of the soul. Your body's a universe and your consciousness is God. Revelation 1:20. The 7 stars are the 7 angels of the churches. You can't land on a planet. They are luminous, they are lights, and they exist within you. As above, so below. This book literally tells you everything. It's called the Book of Wisdom. Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. You descended from spirit to matter. Stairway to heaven is your spine, and you must raise yourself from matter back to spirit. From heel to head. From hell to heaven. Material to spiritual through reaching Christ consciousness. Heaven and hell are internal states. We must transmute the chaos within ourselves to a higher state of consciousness. Balancing the brain with the heart, the intellect with the emotion, the Father and the Son, creates the Holy Spirit, the holy spiraling energy field. 33 vertebrae on the spine. Jesus crucified at 33. We must crucify our body, our material self, to our spiritual self by raising our consciousness from the base of the spine to the brain, moving from reproduction, food and power to love and knowledge in the head. Religions were made to hide the truth about yourself. You descended from spirit.
What happens to you when you die?
It's gonna blow your mind. Your brain and your body is a bioelectric system. Your body is basically a technological machine which serves as an interface.
What up, John Doe? What up, Tails? What up, Sams? What up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well.
To ensure that your body's bioelectric machinery operates harmoniously and supports vital functions, which is why the ancients wore silver and precious metals, because they enhance the flow of ions and electrons, which can enhance the flow of electricity within your body, making your brain to process information quicker, and can unblock any energy blockages within the meridian ley lines. You are an electromagnetic machine. The human body is a battery. This is why we have to charge ourselves constantly with energy. Silver is said to be one of the best energy conductors. Silver has the ability to minimize electrical resistance, which improves cellular communication and energy flow. This is the original reason why humans used to wear jewelry. Not to enhance our looks, but to enhance the functions of our electrical bodies. If you have neck, wrist, or ankle pain, you would wear a specific metal around this area. This is gonna blow your mind. They want you to believe that this is the real model of the atom because they want you to believe everything is only physical, when in fact everything is holographic, produced by electromagnetic torus fields. The electron, the proton, and the neutron. Magnetism radiates, which creates an electrical vibrational phenomena. That's why you see electrical patterns everywhere in nature. Spiral outwards is redshift, spiral back in is blue shift, and these two polarized electromagnetic flows is what gives birth to physical matter. That's why we see red and blue symbolized everywhere. Roses are red, violets are blue. Phi symbol is a torus field. Physical is phi cycle. We live in the cycle of an electromagnetic torus field. You are a giant atom. That's why you have an anatomy. You are an atom. As above, so below. They want you to believe. Everybody's heard that sample. Death is an illusion. It's a transition from physical into the astral. This is the realm of imagination. That screen you have in your mind that allows you to vision an apple is the astral plane. Now you go there every time you have a dream. This is the subconscious manifesting in the realm of imagination. That's what a dream is. Every dream has a message because it's your mind materializing into matter. Yes, mind and matter are the same substance. The ancients used to prepare for death. This was a normal thing because they understood the mind is still alive after the physical body dies. Therefore, they detached from physical external addictions. Everything in the Matrix is designed to keep you addicted to as many things as possible. You can't ascend to these higher planes if your mind is stuck in these three-dimensional ways of thinking. These temples they built were in the form of the human body, and they would teach them how to raise their consciousness from the lower three chakras, the survival mode, into a higher state of consciousness where they are no longer attached to external things and they have mastery over their mind. Death isn't you are an electromagnetic machine. The human body is a battery. This is why we have to charge ourselves constantly with energy.
So he says that we are a giant atom. Do you think it's coincidence that the first man's name was Adam and Eve?
Silver is said to be one of the best energy conductors. Silver has the ability to minimize electrical resistance, which improves cellular communication and energy flow. This is the original reason why humans used to wear jewelry. Not to enhance our looks, but to enhance the functions of our electrical bodies. If you have neck, wrist, or ankle pain, you would wear a specific metal around this area. You are an electromagnetic... Your soul goes back to the ether every night when you go to sleep. That's why sleep is the cousin of death. Because sleep is just a microcosm of this macrocosm cycle. Day and night, summer, winter, everything is just a cycle of the atom and how energy works. That's why blood leaves the heart and returns back to the heart. Just like how the heart's energy field leaves the heart and goes back to the heart. The heart is an infinite energy source. Heart rearranged is ether. Your heart speaks the language of the universe, energy. You never actually die, your soul lives forever. However, we need to detach from every addiction we have before we die. Your soul goes back to the ether. Stop worrying about making money and worry about freeing your mind from this physical body, from this realm. Your consciousness can go higher than physical matter. It's mind over matter. Your body is a piece of technology which runs a simulation to your consciousness, your mind. And your mind is experiencing the technology of the body. You don't experience the world, you experience your body. Your brain and central nervous system is running this simulation. The word matrix means womb because the body is a womb where you can free your mind from this body and be born again. That's why Jesus says you must be born again to see the kingdom of God. You're born again when you raise your consciousness outside of this body. But you can't free your mind from this body if your mind is attached to the character. Money, school, worries, bills, Netflix, TikTok, dopamine addictions to your phone and dopamine addictions to food. This is keeping your mind stuck in a three-dimensional way of thinking. You can't leave this body and free your mind from this realm, from this matrix. If your mind is stuck in these three-dimensional pleasures, you must cast off the bondage. You must cast off the emotional attachments. This is the only way to escape the matrix and have full control over your consciousness and your mind. If you don't have control over your mind, you are a slave to this realm. You are a slave to the govern your mentality, your mind. It's mind control to keep your mind stuck in this physical realm. Everything in this physical realm is to keep you addicted to external physical things. The elites worship the physical realm because there is nothing in the universe like physical pleasure. This is what is happening, people. They're trapping your mind.
I was looking for months to find.
Demon is D. Mon. Mon is moon, meaning emotion. D means negative. A demon is a negative emotion, which possess your mind, body, and spirit. You have a physical and an astral body. Constant negative thoughts and emotions create astral energy, which latch onto your body. These entities are created by your own thought forms. You feed them by giving them mental and emotional energy. Every addiction you have is an astral entity that you have created. The astral plane is the screen you have in your mind that allows you to vision an apple. And you have a whole body there. The more thoughts and emotions that you give to these entities, the stronger impact they have over your physical body. I, Magi Nation, you are a magician bringing thoughts and emotions into physical reality. In the early Gospels, the word devil was never found. It is mentioned as a spirit of evil. A spirit of evil. A spirit of evil can either be moods, hate, jealousy, revenge, remorse, and fear. But the word devil means a destructive, negative thought. A sin is not what you think it is either. The word sin comes from a Mesopotamian religion, the god of the moon. The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine, emotion and intellect. A sin is a negative emotion because the moon represents our feminine emotions. A demon is not an entity that possesses you. It's a D meaning negative and Mon meaning moon. It's a negative emotion which possesses your mind. Humans possess the mind of God. We can take a non-physical thought into a physical reality. You possess a creative power. You can either do evil, which is the devil, or do good, which is God. Jesus was teaching how to find the divine within yourself, because each one of us is a spark of the divine consciousness of the universe. Stop thinking with the lower mind in the lower parts of the body and raise to the higher mind where God is. Religion is a scam. They've externalized this to make a business out of the Bible. Don't listen to the churches. Read the Bible yourself. In the early... Every addiction you have is an astral entity that you have created. The astral plane is the screen you have in your mind that allows you to vision an apple. And you have a whole body there. The more thoughts and emotions that you give to these entities, the stronger impact they have over your physical body. I, Magi Nation, you are a magician bringing thoughts and emotions into physical reality. You've been doing magic your whole life. Thoughts and emotions are more powerful than you think. They are the commands that bring things into physical reality. Every addiction you have is an astral entity. Dreams are a low-powered astral projection. Your mind is leaving your physical body, the conscious mind, into the subconscious mind, astral imagination realms. The astral plane is the screen you have in your mind that allows you to vision an apple. If you see Jesus in your dream, this is not Jesus. This is your subconscious belief materializing itself in the astral plane. Have you ever had them dreams where someone is chasing you? This is a negative aspect of your mind materializing and showing itself to you. This could be feelings, it could be trauma that you had in the past. Everything you see in your dream is an aspect of your own mind. This is why your dreams are showing you subconscious messages. If you cannot control your dreams, this is your subconscious creating the dream. You need to keep your conscious mind awake while letting your body fall asleep, and you will slip into an astral projection or a lucid dream. This is a lot harder than it sounds. It takes practice. A multi-dimensional mind. You have access to all of the... You are a lot more than just your physical body. This book will literally tell you
I'm so pissed off.
Lust, food, money, fame, power. This is the devil. Red symbolizes rage, which is the lack of emotional control. Deep down within you, you are the fabric of the universe. Your body is a miniature universe. You are the voice of God, bringing thought into physical existence in your universe. My book was a thought before it was a physical reality. You possess the power of creation, bringing thought into physical reality. You can use this for good, which is God, or do evil, which is the devil. Reptilians do not exist. We're not being controlled by reptiles. We have 3 parts of the brain, and the reptilian brain is mainly used when we are in our survival mode. The neocortex is the very advanced part of our brains. Why do you think Neo from the Matrix is called Neo? We're not being controlled by reptilians. This is all allegory for the reptilian brain. Head is the heaven, earth is the heart, and the heel is hell. These are states of consciousness and mind. The devil does not tempt you. This is an aspect of your own mind tempting you to engage in low-level pleasures. Jesus and Satan is just an allegory for the battle between the higher mind and the lower mind. This is all psychological. Because the universe is mental, everything exists within the mind. Everything you see began as a thought in the mind. This book will literally explain everything. Lust, food. The Egyptians wore the headdress to symbolize the... If you look younger... Osiris never existed. He represents the reptilian brainstem. That's why he's green. The reptilian brain is always scanning the environment for survival threats. It's the closest brain to the rest of the central nervous system. Because it does not think. It's instant reactions based on fight or flight mode. Matrix is designed to keep you in your lowest states of consciousness. Eating, lusting, consuming. They don't want you critically thinking using the neocortex. This is the part of the brain that processes higher states of consciousness. There is no shape-shifting lizards controlling the world. Symbolic for the lower mind that they're trapping you in. Osiris never existed. He represents the reptilian brainstem. That's why it's green. The reptilian brain is always scanning the environment for survival threats. It's the closest brain to the rest of the central nervous system. Because it does not think. It's instant reactions based on fight or flight mode. Matrix is designed to keep you in your lowest states of consciousness. Eating, lusting, consuming. They don't want you critically thinking using the neocortex. This is the part of the brain that processes higher states of consciousness. There is no shape-shifting lizards controlling the world. Symbolic for the lower mind that they're trapping you in. Osiris, the sun is your conscious mind. The moon is your subconscious mind. Thoughts and emotions. Earth is your body. Water is your emotions. Fire is your spirit. And air is your mind. This is why the Bible has 4 Gospels to show Jesus in the 4 aspects of human consciousness. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. 12 systems in the body. 12 zodiac signs. Kneecaps for Capricorn. 2 feet are the 2 fish of Pisces. The cerebellum is the cerebellum, the lower brain ruled by Taurus. Cerebrum, which is the Lamb of God, which is the Aries. Hips means hippo, which means horse, which is Sagittarius. The 4 seasons of the sun happen inside of you. In summer, we are more happy and we have more energy. In winter, we are more reflective and emotional. It's a soul system, and these cycles happen within your consciousness, not just outside of you. You are the 13th constellation. 13 adds up to 4, the 4 aspects of consciousness. 13 is not unlucky. They made you scared. They're called organs because they're organisms. Your body's a miniature universe, and you, the consciousness, the mind, are the voice of God. The sun is your...
Only soulmates have matching moon phases.
You have a 4-fold nature, a mind, spirit, emotion, and body. This is why he has 4 Gospels. Mark shows Jesus as a spiritual teacher. John shows Jesus as an emotional creature, water into wine. Matthew shows Jesus as a mental body, where he's intellectual and communicative. And Luke shows Jesus as a human being, where he does physical things with you. 13 represents human consciousness. They have demonized it. That's why the word sacred is scared rearranged. They made you scared of all the sacred symbols. Water is emotion, air is the mind, earth is the body, and fire is the spirit. The Bible is filled with metaphors, cryptograms, astrological codes, and numerological codes. Jesus never existed. He represents you. He represents God made flesh. You have a 4. Human is hue, man. Hue is an attribute of a color. Color is light. Hue is light. Man is manifested. We are light manifested in physical form. We are holographic electromagnetic beings. Heart rearranged is earth. The heart chakra is green and the earth is green. And the sky is blue and the throat chakra is blue. You're not a body inside of a universe. You are the universe experiencing itself, a microcosm form. Nothing is separate from you. You are all things. Religion has just externalized these teachings. Human is human.
Procrastinate.
Emotions can be your teacher if you let them. On the other side of your fear shows you the path of your greatest growth. On the other side of your jealousy is where you need to be and where you want to be in life. Let your emotions be your teacher, as emotions are the language of the soul. You are in physical reality for a reason. You are part of a vast journey and evolution of your consciousness. Have an amazing day. Emotions can be your teacher if you let them.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. What's up, everybody? This book, what is this book he has? John Doe, this book is called The Book of Wisdom, Volume 1. and Volume 2. Volume 1 teaches you the symbolism. Excuse me, sorry. Volume 1 is the symbolism that teaches you all the tricks, what to see, how to perceive it, and to avoid deception. The book of Volume 2 shows you what you are, what you need to do while you're here, and what you need to prepare for. Volume number 1 was just the stepping stone, was just the very first of what Harry was trying to expose. What he's doing, he's risking his life trying to expose all this stuff. So we got about 14 minutes left of this live. I just want to say thank you to everybody, for showing up. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the unwavering support that you guys have. And I ask you guys this, one request. Try to do your part now and show people the truth of what you've discovered. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. If they want to take this information and they want to have a learning experience, then that's fine. You know what I mean? Bring them along. Show them the next live. I'll show them all the same stuff. I'll show them all the same great awakening. The second coming of Jesus Christ is the revolution, baby. It's the great awakening. And I love you guys so much. I just want to say thank you so much for coming out and showing your guys' love and support. And I appreciate you guys on the most highest level. That being said, I just want everybody to know that, this is a mental universe. This is your universe. This is your movie. This is your script, your character. Who do you want to be? And I don't know who really needs to hear this right now, but it takes real courage to grow up and be who you truly are. Definitely, you don't want to sacrifice your happiness for other people's happiness, because ultimately, if you're not happy, you're not able to make somebody else happy. So remember to pour that energy back in yourself. There's 3 types of self-pertaining. There's selfish, selfless, and self-live. So I'm a very selfless person. And when I said my positive affirmations for protection today, it was so weird. Because I only said something about me today. I had nobody else. Usually I'm always putting everybody before me. I'm trying to put everybody before me. I'm always trying to help people out more than I help myself. I'm always loving other people more than I love myself. And when I walked out of the shower today after saying I had a spiritual shower today, you can have spiritual baths, look it up. Google will show you a lot of stuff. If you need me to put out the information, just request it. I don't mind. I'll put it out on my post, or I'll do a video for you, specifically for you. That's no problem. Whoever requests it. So my request is to you guys is to lead the horse to water. And hopefully they drink it. If they don't drink it, then that's fine. You did your diligence. We all must do our part in this and show people the real spirituality of this world, so people can also live as the electrical light being starseed that they are intended to be by the creation of the Creator. We are the Creator's creation, and He made us creators. Everything you think is electric. Everything you feel is magnetic. So that being said, guys, make sure that you have positive affirmations released in your as toroidal fields in your body, or that surrounds your body. When you're saying grace, you're raising the water structures and the frequencies of the water structures in the food. Those positive affirmations and those spells that you're casting out into your toroidal field and into this universe sends ripples through our universe, alternating and creating our reality and future. So make sure when you guys are having your intentions, you guys are doing your manifestations, what you think, how you feel, and what you do. Mind, energy, response, thought, emotions, action. What happened after your shower? Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. Thank you, John. It was immense. I looked at myself in the mirror and I started to smile and I started to laugh. I felt so selfish when I mentioned just myself. I only wanted to mention the protection of my vessel, my spirits, my body, my emotions and my future. And I'm always saying my wife's or my son's or my homes or my family or my community. But this time I only mentioned myself. And when I got out of the shower, I felt very selfish. But then Harry made a very good point that there's three self-pertaining ways to live. There's selfish, selfless, and self-live. Now, I agree putting up people before you and just not living living internally and not externally. But you can't forget to pour energy back into yourself, because when you're pouring more energy into other people, you're forgetting to put back to love yourself. You're putting more love in other people. You're putting more energy in other people, more faith, more this, more that, and you're forgetting to put back into yourself. Like I said, happiness comes from within. You need to be happy for you to make someone happy. You need to be, you need to be happy to make someone happy. You need to you love yourself before you can love somebody else, because that's how you love. So let me leave you guys with some encouraging words. I hope everything works out to your guys' manifestations. I hope you manifest all the best with success, longevity, and prosperity, and many, many moons of great health and longevity with those that you love. Remember, make cherishable moments, because God never promised tomorrow. Don't be shy. Don't let no insecurity or doubt or shyness stand in your way. Turn around and look at the people that you love. My wife, I love you so much. My dogs, I love you so much. My community and my supporters and my family and friends, I love you guys so much. And don't be shy, because one day you might not have the opportunity. Don't take time for granted, and don't take your associates and your contacts and your loved ones for granted, because God never promised tomorrow. At any time he can punch their number and you'll never have the opportunity again. So don't take it for granted. Make sure you make cherishable moments with those you love. Dream bigger than your fears, and make your actions speak much louder than your words. Keep your face to the sunshine, guys, and your shadows will always fall behind you. Critical Minds.